As the government fortified the beaches, the entire area became primed for an explosion in repair and construction work. Almost overnight, a village was born.
In a very short period of time, this place was cleaned up and livable again. There were very, very few houses. People started to build, and there were pilings being put in 50 different lots, and houses were being built like crazy. And the place was a construction site at all times. We had to build a tax base quickly so that the village could have enough money to survive. And we wanted to build a population so that when and if we ever had another fight, another problem, and nature being what it is, we all know that's going to come one day, we would have the muscle, we would have the people, we would have the money to wage that fight.
When construction estimates to rebuild Dune Road came in at close to $1 million, the village board realized their $340,000 budget was insufficient. The trustees approved the purchase of used machinery, taught themselves to operate it, and created the entire roadbed for less than $100,000. Then hired a paving contractor to finish the project. With the road completed, visitors could now return to the public beaches, and the 300-acre Cupsog County Park at the western end of Dune Road was able to open for the first time in close to a decade.
Where there were no houses, there are huge mansions. Where there was no road, there is a road and paved driveways and shrubbery. There wasn't a bush, there wasn't a plant, there wasn't any living thing here. It's just inconceivable that this place could ever have looked like this.
I'm standing right now where the breach was in 1992 and 93. Now, it's hard to imagine, but there was 20 feet of water here. The currents were 3 to 5 knots, and the inlet was over half a mile wide. And it's just remarkable that the house you see in the background actually survived all of that. So that house was sitting in 10 feet of water with waves breaking over the deck. But because of the strong piling foundation, once we've restored the beach and dune, the house is still there, and it looks like it's been there the whole time.
Welcome to Black Enterprise Business Report, your ultimate source to achieve wealth for life. I'm your host, Caroline Clark.
I'm Steve Schuipper.
I'm John Ventimiglia.
I'm Vince Curatola.
And you're watching Angie.
We're gonna have a baby!
On 3 Men,
and a chick flick, ennui.
Don't move. Look, I love seeing Aida, who obviously
Yeah.
plays my wife, Janice, on The Sopranos. Michael Rispoli, who played on the first season of The Sopranos.
You see Mike Rispoli and Jim Gandolfini and Aida and all together, I'm thinking, hey, are we going to turn up in this thing pretty soon?
Yeah, yeah.